We are currently in Ethiopia, specifically in the Dogana Warrior. We have a major problem with soil degradation, and our soils are currently being degraded due to extensive monocropping. We currently find ourselves in a wheat monocrop farming, where the soils we have currently have degraded, and it's important to think about how to promote soil health by increasing adoption of agroecological practices and thinking about low-cost innovations that can increase soil fertility.
Soil degradation, particularly soil depletion, nutrient depletion, as well as erosion, are very common in the very common problem in the area in the Uganda district. So there are a couple of practices, agroecological practices, which is being implemented in the area to improve the soil fertility as well as reducing the degradation in the area. One of the practices is the crop rotation. The area is previously just practicing monocropping of wheat, growing wheat every year, but now they are integrating of faba bean and haricot bean, which is very common in terms of improving soil fertility because they are leguminous and also capturing of different nutrients that can provide and improving the soil nutrient. So apart from that, they are also implementing a landscape approach, like integrating the soil water conservation, for instance, employing of benders with desho grass, which also used for feed as well as improving the soil fertility of the soil. So this is some of the practice which is already being implemented in the area to improve the soil fertility of the farmers. Apart from that, there are other practices like cover crops. They are just leaving some of the residues to improve in the areas. Apart from that, there are also compost, vermicompost, which we can also use for as other fertility improvement in the backyard farming.
Now we are in the Uganda district on one of our farmers' field. We see a bunch of crops are planted together, maize, haricot bean, and potato and vegetable together. The idea of planting or bringing this all crop together is just, their maturity period is different. So they may use, they may harvest the vegetable first, they consume, and next the potato is also early maturing crop. It mature within 3 months period, and also after they consume, they left all the biomass under the field. So the maize is continue to use also alone as monocrop, and also the maize will mature after 5 to 6 months, and also in this way they can use the different crop potentials on the same field to maximize their production and productivity.
Tesu anitati asami bergit danama sumoy dagafa dalalo yamamam kabali tamachawatuta buradunne doyegana yam ekanene ya ukazen ujati sawitu dinikat na damo wet bokolyo eko bokolon ko takamanonne na dinikat sarbinin intam eku dinika bontun ko damo azian kas shansisan na fangalen damo na aze woin todin wait wala mazdechu intan ta'minan damo itti wahidin bont madabra ik azen afudlan odin boqolu silan boqolu damo lali manutihan eka lali qallaba ikwani zakin na itenanan fawsi bont odin madabra ikwani zakin sasun kutaw metu ikodin manech kei na fangalodin witat amine jamman odin ganami witat ika azmamen daqami yanna ikantane kameto ulalen sasikko sasur itch na minia netaqamam na dandemida hegegun kuitin ta'mano yanna ittigamu danamuta magana sayo na qabalesi danam bobiron ku damo wudadsi danam tamasta kenun ku danamu timirta atayonne danamo bishi galatam bishi damo lirammi yaman
here the farmer practice here is intercrop 3 type of crops. Those are maize, Irish potato, and haricot bean in one field at the same time. From this, the Irish potato is a short time crop, and it will harvest first, and after that the haricot come to be harvested, and the last the corn or maize come to be harvested after 4 to 5 months. As our farmer said, he get 3 kind of crops in the same plot of land, and also he introduced that three of those crops increase the soil fertility, because the canopy, potato is the canopy crop, and haricot can fix the nitrogen. Haricot can fix the nitrogen that increase the soil fertility, and also the leaf of the 3 crops also increase the soil fertility. And the coming season for wheat crop, the soil become fertile and good or favorable. By that, the wheat crop can be productive, and the farmers can get a good yield or maximize yield.
So the importance of having a diversified farming system is it improves the soil fertility that has been mentioned quite a lot. It also improves household diets through we have here vegetable pulse and roots, so it will also be good for a dietary diversification. And also it is used to save some of the crop failure that may exist. So if one crop doesn't succeed, but the other 2 or 3 will be able to succeed. So this is a form of saving household efforts, household labor, and at the same time income. Women actually plays crucial role in every aspect of this involvement. They are the one who will be assisting in preparing the land, in planting the seeds, at the same time taking care of, and also plowing, weeding, cultivating. And when they prepare compost at the household level, it's actually mainly the woman who does those tasks. And also after a while preparing the food, the nutritious and delicious food for the households is also made by them. And taking some of the produce to the market and selling it is also their main task. And the maize that we see here is also used as a forage crop. So the feed will be given to the livestock here, which mostly the women are actively involved in taking care of the household livestock.
Kaujit hujati ankari ramman gannam. Rammi ganni kenech ya ankari hundarran qixxansi galam. Gasima hujee fuluntanne buna gafam, buna gisheetiki kawawal isi hujatanan, is kotokotanan anodin hititto qolam, isish keyodin isin kakali anin shunam. Anin shuniti qodin marragur hoshu qixxansemi ankari qixxansemi hoshu afwal kannetish lanki fanqalliodin isinin bargammi keech hujatami. Naolle naammi digati yaw baadinne ekonomit hundan ka qixxansin kenech hednotanne kan hujatin namun kunne rammi kenech tibibbirin yaw lamun kujantammi. Ikumia yemad baadunne nawot gorreen kumbog osunne gorree kumbog lawuxa Itoophiyaan baadin kan baatin lawuxa duudin zaamineet kan asinomiu.
As a part of the agroecological interventions that this project is promoting, we have the intercropping of wheat together with potatoes, beans, and other leguminous. This is not without challenges because farmers struggle to access the seeds of these crops. And this is mostly due to the fact that the seed system is underdeveloped. And the project will address this challenge, partnering with the National Research, Agricultural Research Institute, the Extension System, but also with a union and seed producer cooperatives. And last but not least, with seed dealers and other market actors. Because at the core of the project, we have the establishment of connections with private sector actors, identifying both market and non-market incentive systems and schemes, and developing a business model that can truly drive farmers toward the adoption of agroecological practices. So this is the big challenge of the project, and we already see very encouraging signs.
Soil health remains as a very important area that we need to focus on. Through agroecological interventions, we can improve soil health. And as we've seen over here from this field, through intercropping in the second year, we can actually reduce the need for inorganic fertilizer by almost 50%. Through crop rotation, we can also improve soil biomass. That also leads to improving soil health. What we need now is proper incentives and investment. Now is the time to drive the agroecology agenda by looking into incentives and investments, inclusive business models, and co-designing this with our farmers to improve our soil for the future.